Hey there, everyone. My name is Susie Dahl. I'm a pinup model, makeup artist, and baby burlesque performer based in New York City. Happy Burlesque Day, everyone. I feel like this is probably the most festive day of the year officially. It's been a crazy 12 months, but we made it. We haven't been at stages like we would like to, but things are on the horizon. Change is afoot. So, sparkly peeps, sparkle fam, let's just hold on and keep pushing forward. So, I'm actually here to offer up a couple of makeup tips, particularly regarding liquid liner and applying magnetic lashes. So, you have an interest in that, whether you're going to be using it for performance or just strutting the streets of your local neighborhood, definitely stay tuned. I hope you learn a little something in the process. And again, happy World Burlesque Day. Go celebrate, put on some of your sparkliest jewels, a little something, something, a red lip, and just go out and kill it. All right, guys. Thanks so much. See you soon. All right, guys. So as you can see, complexion is done. Brows are done. Lips, the whole situation. But we're just going to add in our winged liner. So my favorite liquid liner is the Epic Ink Liner from NYX Cosmetics. This is actually just their holiday packaging. It comes in pink, and I couldn't resist because I love pink. But it will come out black. But, when you see things like this, sometimes you just got to buy them in bulk. Or maybe I just buy these things in bulk. Whatever the case. Even if you don't have the NYX Epic Ink Liner, grab your favorite liquid liner and let's get started. So, as we unsheath this bad boy here, what I tend to like to do is I do go directly to the line as close to my lash line as possible. All right. So, depending on your eye shape, you might not want to start completely doing your liner in your inner corner and going out. You might want to start just on that outer third right here and then do your line, just to make sure you're not closing your eye up too much. But I've got a lot of eyes, so I'm going to start directly in my inner corner. And again, we're just lining it up. And then you'll get used to the little motion of holding your lashes down and getting in with that liner. Especially if you have curly lashes. I have fairly curly lashes naturally, so sometimes they get in my way. So I just take my little finger and hold on down. And as far as thickness goes, again, if you have a wider bit of eye space, you can make your line bigger. If you have a smaller eye and you don't want to close your eye off too much, you can go a little thinner. So it'll be trial and error to decide what size you like for your winged liner. So again, we're just making our little line, and I'm going back in here, making sure I get close in my inner corner, because I especially like the extra definition it gives you. Whether you're going to be on stage, doing a photo shoot, or if you just like to bring the drama in your regular life. All right, so we've got that line down. Take a peek here. All right, so I quickly did both sides of my eye so you can kind of see. Again, we just have our initial liner down as close to our lash line as possible. Now, depending on your taste, you can just leave it right here and you'll be done with your look. But here, we're going to amp it up to really get that beautiful, classic pinup burlesque cat eye. So, going back in with our handy dandy liquid liner. And depending on how sharp and how high you want your wing, you can kind of play with that a little bit. So if you want something that just elongates the eye shape, you would kind of go slightly more straight out. If you really want to snatch that eye up, you're going to arch that bad boy a little higher. I'm going to split the difference here. And just slowly go from my outer corner of my eye on upwards. So again, just filling in accordingly. And then what you're going to do, and this is super simple. When I tell you anyone can do this, anyone can do this. So I'm going to go from not quite the highest peak of my liner, but just under it. And then connect that to the liner on my lid. And then fill that bad boy on in. Da-da-da. It's so simple. And always take a little step back to check your work, but I'm feeling good about that. What about you guys? All right, and here are both sides done. I told you it was super easy, right? But we're still not quite done yet. Lashes definitely help complete any sort of burlesque themed makeup look. So let's get some lashes on. So I've been really into magnetic lashes lately. They're super easy to use. They don't rip out your natural lashes like sometimes a traditional glue can. And also they're just super fun to play with. So these are actually a pair from the brand Kiss. These are their magnetic crowd pleaser lashes. I have them in my little personal lash case because I've been playing with them a lot. And we're going to apply them with this Kiss I Envy magnetic liner, which is again so easy to use, easy peasy, because it actually goes on like a regular liquid liner. So once you have your liner strategy down, applying this is going to be a walk in the park. Now, a couple of things to know about using a magnetic liner. With a regular glue, or even if you're using one of those glues that come in a similar case like a liquid liner, you can just use maybe one coat or so. But with the magnetic liner, you definitely want to at least do 2 to make sure you have enough on so that the magnets adhere. So let's start applying that. All right, so just like we just did our liquid liner, we're going to pretty much do the same thing with our magnetic liner. Again, getting as close to your lash line as possible. And you don't necessarily have to go out and do a wing with it because that's not where the lashes are going to sit. You basically want to get as close to your lash line as possible and make sure you're covering all the ground that the magnetic lash is going to hit. I'm just going to take a little bit more here. Again, you want to make sure you do at least 2 solid coats. A third if you're feeling like you want some extra security. And just get on in there. It's so much more convenient than doing regular lashes and with a traditional glue. A little tongue-tied there. So, super easy to use. Let it kind of dry down a little bit. Sometimes you're just so hot, you just have to fan yourself down. All right, so now that we have our magnetic liner on, it's time to work with our lash. So, as you can see here, there are these little cute magnetic strips that are on the band of the lash. And that is what we're going to add here directly to our own lash line. So let's get started with that. And again, just as with regular lashes, the key is to get as close to your lash line as humanly possible. All right, we got one down there. And the great thing about magnetic lashes is that if you need to move them around a little bit, make the band get a little closer to your lash line, it's easier to move around. And you don't have to worry about glue smearing all over the place. These are really a lifesaver, let me tell you. Let's get in there. And again, I'm using my little handy dandy lash applicator to help get as close as possible to the lash line. And also just move my natural lashes out of the way because sometimes they get a little caught in the mix because they want some shine too. They can't let the fake lashes have all the fun. And we are officially adhered. So cool, right? And super easy to boot. So now I'm going to put the other lash on. Add a little mascara because we cannot go without mascara because it just blends our lashes to the fake ones. And then we're going to wrap it up. All right, back. And there you have it. Our completed look with our liner on, lashes done, our faces looking a little less naked. Because let's face it, if the rest of us is going to be nude, our face should not have to be as well. So I hope you had fun learning a little quick something about liquid liner and magnetic lashes. So whether you are taking this to the stage or even your regular everyday life, you'll be able to do it with a little bit of burlesque flair. Happy World Burlesque Day, everyone. See you soon.